Welcome. Today I will be giving a short presentation on the government of New Zealand. Okay, let's get into this. First question is, do they have a constitution, and if so, when was it written? Well, the answer is yes, they do. The Imperial Parliament, Westminster, passed the first New Zealand Constitution Act of 1846, empowering the government in New Zealand in 1846, not fully freeing up the New Zealand government from Britain. After that, they had the New Zealand Constitution Act of 1852, which granted full self-government to the colony of New Zealand. Yet, New Zealand has no single written constitution or any form of law that is higher than laws passed in Parliament. Are they democratic, monarchic, or aristocratic? The official title of the New Zealand's government is Her Majesty's Government in New Zealand. New Zealand is based on the principle that the Queen reigns but the government rules, so long as it has the support of the House of Representatives. The head of the government in New Zealand is the Prime Minister. They are officially called a constitutional monarchy. Who makes the laws and how are they made? The executive branch of the government proposes the laws, and the Parliament, which is also the legislature, makes the laws, very similar to here in the US. Do they have a president or prime minister? As I said before, New Zealand has a prime minister. The current prime minister's name, as you can see here, name is John Key, and he's been prime minister since 2008. Now, do they have political parties? And if so, what are the major political parties? Yes, they do have political parties. The two main ones are the National Party, which is the party of the current prime minister, and the Labour Party. There are various other small parties as well, such as the Green Party and the New Zealand First. Here you can see a diagram of the of where each party stands in their beliefs. Now, do they have a Bill of Rights or some other document protecting inalienable rights? Does the government obey these rules? Yes, actually they do have a Bill of Rights, but it's very recent history. Actually, the Bill of Rights was barely added to the Constitution in 1990. Since its formation, it seems like the government has been following the rules it set up, however. Now, what did I find most interesting about the government? Well, now, what I found personally most interesting about the government is how, even though they are separate from Britain, they still think that the Queen is the figure of authority, even though the Prime Minister is the one with all the power. I found that extremely interesting. Thank you so much for listening, and here are my sources.